when you listen to this sheriff say he was having a bad day, that he was trying to get rid of the source of his temptation, Sophia Chang, as if, so he can't control himself. So he's going to kill.
So let's start with, from what I understand, there was a pursuit. What I know is that he was brought into custody unharmed. And I think all of us know perfectly well that if that was particularly a Black or a brown or somebody even that looked Arabic, right, that looked like a Muslim, it's very likely that he would have been dead, right? And this narrative that law enforcement has in this country to coddle these white terrorists, right? And again, to say that it's not racially motivated is so myopic. It is so naive, and it erases the history of the sexualization of Asian women. He said the locations that allow him to eliminate his temptations. No, your temptation, Cinnabon is a temptation, right? Because then this temptation became a location where he got to act out a murderous fantasy. It became these places became shooting galleries for him. And this coddling and this, Captain J. Baker almost sounds apologist. And it's this quasi-infantilizing of this guy who, like you said, has robbed these people of their lives and of their humanity. And he's humanizing the killer. And it is so infuriating. And I also want to know, he said he was fed up. He was at the end of the rope. Yesterday was a really bad day for him. So yesterday was a really bad day for him is something that I might have said about my son when he was 4 and he lost his soccer game. Oh man, yesterday was a really bad day for him. The way that the narrative is being written, and it is about our stories and how we tell our stories and how we tell the stories of others, is again in this practice of coddling white men no matter what, right? And I would also like to know, he was fed up with what? Was he fed up that he wasn't desired by women? Was he fed up that, to your point, that he didn't have a job and somehow he saw people of color being the ones taking that from him? He was at the end of what rope? What rope was he at the end of? to drive him to a killing spree.